We live on YouTube, live on Facebook, live on Instagram. I got to get these other few platforms to work. I'll make it happen. No worries. In the meantime, how y'all tonight? Let's see. Let me share the live. I'm sharing the live. So if I look like I'm staring in the camera, staring at you, I'm not. I can't even see you. I'm sharing the live, spreading love. If you get a chance to share the live too, spread the love. Some people joined in. Not sure about the energy tonight, but I'm gonna bring it as much as I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna catch these vibes. Meantime, let's get it. All right, so that's live. Where y'all at tonight? Got a few topics going tonight. Miss Kid, what's going on? How you? Good? Hopefully your week going good. Getting ready for your weekend. It's like I need some music or something, right? It's been a trying week, Miss Kid. I mean, I'm not sure if you saw. Um, you know what? One of my dogs died. Not doing too well on that behalf. But I'm here. I'm here to attempt to give y'all a good show. Mind off of things. Let's get it. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I got some things in the works. Things I was working on. Coleman Lloyd, what up? What up? So either way, I got the mean show lined up for y'all tonight. Whether it depends on y'all input or not, more than likely it will. Always. Always. Fur daddy, like I mean, dogs, ferrets, you name it. Unique, what up, baby girl? How that Atlanta weather treating you down there? Looking good down there. Go, Bunny Honey. Oh, what up, what up, what up? How you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. It's been a minute. We're gonna get it popping here in a minute. I'm not sure what they do on my time now, so it's like I'm not sure if it's the hour, and I'm not sure if it's spectrum. If I could just run with it, be with it, rock with it. I'm not sure what they're doing. Whether I don't mind, I mean, make sure y'all share it live. In about 2 minutes, I'm gonna start the show. Clips effect. Make sure the Bluetooth is Bluetoothing. Bluetoothing. There we go. Retrograde effect. Yeah. It's a lot of effects. They want effects. That's effects. I got a few things to talk about. I hope y'all up on it. If not, I'm gonna play something for y'all. Do a few things that I haven't really done in the past on the show, but I got a few things I'm gonna do. Hopefully, y'all like it. But definitely want to go. Definitely want to talk about these other things that's been happening. One, you know what? Let me not do that yet. One more minute. One more minute, and I'm starting the show. Share it live, y'all. Let me share that one more time. Scroll from the bottom to the top of the top. Get y'all get rights because you're gonna need to get right for the show. I got mine over yonder. Yahoo. We pour up. Sound effects. That's the type of effects I like. Here we go, Rello. What up, fam? Napping the water business happening? It's happening. All right. I'm about to actually start the show now. Yo, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what we do. Getting right, bringing y'all that infotainment with the truth. Hashtag factuals. We live. With me, your host, Vision, the man there, and the meaning. I the sort of omens giving y'all that sight beyond sight. I ain't the freshest. What up, blood? But I bust some super dope moves. J30. Type the bet 100 to ace. Tell the nigga, oh, hell no. Fuck out my face. Let me move this out the way. Yeah, it's been a minute. I know. You ain't got to tell me, because I know. By design. You see it? King shit. Wear my crown. No matter where I wear my crown, I wear my crown. And y'all shit too, ladies. Where y'all was it tiara? Is it the crown for y'all or is it tiara? Is it different for the queen and the princess? Like, is the queen the crown and the princess the tiara? Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. So y'all gotta tell me that one. But look, let me go ahead and get some peoples in here. So a lot of shit has happened in the past week and a half. I didn't get a chance to touch on no R. Kelly, no Diddy. Of course, I wasn't live last week. Thursday, different story. This week, Tuesday, different story. I'm here now, though. If y'all here with me, you know what I mean, have a good show. Let's see who's. Shout out to Facebook, everybody tuning on Facebook. So the topics I got lined up for tonight. Some things that's been going on lately. So one, OJ just passed away today. And regardless how you felt about it, it's like OJ, RIP to OJ. But he passed away. With that being said, what were your first thoughts? What were your first thoughts? I said your voice. What were your first thoughts? Your first thoughts when you heard that OJ passed away? Everybody got mixed views about OJ. I think I set it off with that. So, what were your first thoughts when you heard that OJ passed away? I've been watching a lot of shit today, and unfortunately, I've been hearing a lot of black people constantly bring up the murder. However, that's forever attached to OJ. Am I mad at him for it? No, but did it like when I heard it, it's like, damn, why you keep bringing this shit up? It's like in the marriage, like for some reason, with court, like when it comes to people's like they say guilty to proven innocent, right? But when you prove it innocent, some niggas still hold you in contempt. Some people still hold you as guilty no matter what the fuck. That man beat that charge. How do y'all feel about that? So I know I could also take it to George Zimmerman, who should have never beat that charge. So I guess sometimes you got to look at the evidence and the facts displayed and be like, whoa. Because George Zimmerman clearly called the cops. The cops clearly told him not to oppress. I mean, not to run up on Shorty, little man, Trayvon. Rest in peace, Trayvon. And he did it anyway. That there alone was enough for the cops to be like, we told you not to pursue. They're arrested. However, he didn't say I'm pursuing a black kid. So pursuing a black kid is not a charge in America, I guess. But so how do y'all feel when y'all heard about the OJ thing? Like, talk to me about this. So, like, when y'all heard that OJ, scared, let's go. When y'all heard that OJ died today, well, my Bluetooth is not Bluetooth, and so I'm going to reconnect the Bluetooth. Took a Bluetooth. When y'all heard that OJ died today, or if y'all didn't hear that, OJ passed away today, 72 years old. OJ passed away today. What's y'all thoughts on that? Ms. Kia, are you on? Oh, this shit ain't working. So, like I said, I'm gonna get back to what I was saying though. Like, a lot of people was like, oh, a lot of people feel as though like, oh, fuck him. I mean, they don't give a fuck. A lot of people want some deservingly shit. Like, I'm not gonna be like somebody. I ain't gonna be on some deservingly shit. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, that doesn't. He passed away. He got off on the charges. Said he was innocent. But it is. Bako, what up? Let me push do not disturb. I'm starting to get disturbances. So, like, okay. I'm scared. So, when y'all heard that OJ passed away today, how did y'all feel about that? Hey, Mako.
Hola.
Hola, señorita.
Mm-hmm. How you doing?
Oh, yo quiero bueno. I don't know if that made sense.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, for some reason it kind of sounded good, but I'm gonna get yelled at by my Hispanics tomorrow or later tonight. Who knows? But tell the people who you are.
Hello, this is Mako, formerly known as Miko, then Moko, and Coco.
Got a lot of Okos in there.
Mm-hmm.
Lesson learned. Case, what up? Let me see if she want to join live. So right now I'm talking about OJ passed away today. Rest in peace to OJ.
The Juice. R.I.P. Juice Man.
Juice Man, exactly. So when you first heard that he passed away, what was your first thoughts? What was your thoughts?
I was shocked. I was shocked. 76 is young, right? And to be honest, what I thought of is the recent tweets that he's been doing, like the good morning tweets and, the positive words of affirmation.
Okay.
Coming from OJ.
Those are
all people.
Those I didn't get.
They used to share it on the net, and I'm like, huh?
Shout out to OJ with his.
That's what I first thought of.
OJ with his positive tweets. Hold up. You killing them with the positive tweets. No pun intended. I didn't know he was sending out positive tweets.
Yeah, he was doing it for a while, a few years back. People were laughing about it. It was entertaining. But I wonder if he knew he had cancer. And that's why he was doing it.
That could be a thing too. I mean, we speak about like a lot of like things on here, like when it comes to like health. Like a lot of times we touched on certain things. One thing I will say is that people are afraid to change their lifestyles. Like when they hear they have cancer or something that's life-threatening, like threatening illness or virus in the body. A lot of people don't take the necessary steps. Like they'll believe in one thing which is actually going to kill them more, rather than doing something simple like changing your diet. It's not simple because shit, that's definitely a lifestyle change.
It is.
It's a lifestyle change. It's difficult. It's difficult for somebody to give up a burger on the real. It's not even a joke to say it. But it's difficult for somebody to give up a burger, even let alone soda, juice. So no pun intended.
I was watching this video
HKK, what up?
whatchamacallit? So an influencer or a trainer or whatever, and he was saying the top foods. He was in a grocery store and he was like, that people should give up if they want to tone their body or have a flat stomach, which I desperately need. So as I'm watching, and he's like, he's naming.
Mojo?
Oh, hell no. No, it's HK. Please, hold on. Let me finish. Let me be a professional.
I can't hear. What up?
I can't hear. No, see, you can't say that. That's not her name.
What up, HK? That's okay. HK. I can't hear
you. Hold
on. Your background is loud. You gotta hit mute for a second.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, he was in a soda aisle. He was in a meat aisle. Pause, as you like to say. Chips and all of this stuff. And he ended up in a vegetable aisle. He said,
we don't go to that.
He was like, okay, to eat more vegetables. He even said, whey protein is bad. People in the comments were coming at him for that. So I noticed I don't eat any of those things. Yeah. But my main problem is when it comes down to sugar sweets, I snack like crazy. So I'm like, I know for a fact that once I give that up, it's a wrap. But it's difficult because I would do like 2 weeks without it, and then, oh my gosh,
right back to it.
Stuff my face. Oh, and I don't just do it slowly. It's like I'll stuff my face, and I'm like, I gotta stop this. Because when it comes down to my diet, I really don't eat pork or red meat. I'm mostly a poultry, fish type of person.
See,
but yeah,
that is the thing that I have and to me, that is an issue I have with a lot of people. It's not an issue, not a problem I have with them, but an issue. When people say I don't eat red meat, pause. Diddy. Because he definitely eats red meat, pause. He got it. Gobble, gobble. But but they say they eat poultry, they eat chicken. And I'm like, so what makes you stop eating cow or venison or lamb, but you'll eat chicken?
It's what I grew up on.
Okay, now that's different. So I get that. But a lot of people here will say, oh, it's healthier for you. And I'm like, do you understand what the hell chickens eat? Do you understand the makings of chicken over cow and lamb? Cow, like a high percentage of red porcery eats grass. all day. That's all they eat: grass, leaves, green. You know, chickens are scavengers, like pigs. Chickens will eat whatever. If you left shit on the ground, chicken's gonna eat it. So
I've heard.
So chickens are actually worse for your body than the actual eating steaks are. And people don't understand that because they tell you that eating chickens are lean, eating chicken is lean, it's better for you, it's healthier, and blah, 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 blah. Now we're going to get back. Yes. Thank you, Mojo. We're going to get back to the topic. And thank you, Mako. We're going to get back to the topic. However, I just wanted to say that a lot of times people say, listen, I don't eat red poultry no more. I eat chicken, poultry. What you should stop eating is the poultry, release the chicken and get to the cow, the leaner, which is actually lean.
I'm not used to that. So it's like, so my aunt came from back home, right?
Yeah.
And she was staying with us for 2 weeks. That's the most I've ever eaten red meat in like my life. So when I picked up on it, shut up. So when I picked up on it, even my mom, because that's not how my mother cooks. She said she sent you a request. That's not how my mother cooks, you know?
Uh-huh.
So it was uncomfortable. At one point, I'm like, yo, we're not used to eating meat like this. Even mom was like, yeah, she told her sister, shut up. She told her sister about that. You know, like she has to cut back from the red meat.
Hey, yo.
Be quiet. So my mother is smoked turkey. Okay. And it's the live chicken. It's not the stuff that you see like you buy at the supermarket. We get live chicken and or fish. That's what we're used to. Every so often, like once in a blue, we'll get what's called DB salad, which is it grilled lamb, whatever. I don't know how to say it. No, yeah, they make it really good. We'll get things here and there, but that's about it.
Okay, but let's get back into the topic though. We'll talk about this more. I guess we can do it next week.
Uh-huh.
But R.I.P. to OJ. And what are your thoughts when you first heard that OJ passed away? Like what was people's initial thoughts? Because I know a lot of people had some wicked thoughts. Like that means they had some shit on their mind that it's like, damn, that was your first thought. Like shit.
HK, what do you think about? What did you think?
Wait, HK, HKD, pause. Is she still on?
Hey y'all, yeah, I am.
Tell her thank you for being live this time. I can't see you live, but
I don't have a whole intro spiel like the rest of these. I'm gonna work on it though.
We'll work on
it. It's Henrietta. Nothing more, nothing less.
Hey, there you go.
Nice to meet you all. Yeah, I had no thoughts. I mean, loss of life is something that I think hits hard for everyone, but for me personally, it was just like, oh, that's kind of my reaction. R.I.P. to the guy.
So the thing is, like, the reason why I asked people was because that's crazy. Are you in the car?
Yes, I am. I'm sorry.
Is it the car speaker?
No, actually, no.
Yeah, put it on your regular speaker instead of the car speaker.
Sound better now.
There you go.
Sound better now.
Yeah, so I asked that because I heard a lot of people like on ESPN and everybody talking about it, and I'm not upset for anybody for having their reaction because OJ's lived a wild life and he has some wild situations, and it's like my initial thoughts was, damn, I already know where people are gonna go with this, and it wasn't. Mojo, what up? Damn, I don't see Mojo on here neither.
Hey.
My initial thoughts was like, damn, I already know people are automatically gonna go to Nicole Simpson. I already knew that was my initial thoughts. I'm like, damn, people are gonna be like, well, he killed Nicole Simpson. And everything I heard today was, condolences to his family. However, and it's like, I'm like, shit. So like my thing is like, yo, when I die, when all of any of us die, are they gonna just bring up the turmoil in our life that we went through, the dramas and the tribulations in our life that we went through? Or they're gonna bring up the right now what we're doing, because it's like we've all done some shit that we're not proud of, but any that somebody's not gonna be proud of. But it's like, what makes that the headline when someone dies? O.J. Simpson died. Nicole Simpson died too, and Nicole Simpson was killed. Judge Ito, Johnny Cochran. It's like it's like it's like that shit was more of the headline than him dying, or the headlines of the other things he done in his life. So Mojo, what up? Tell the people who you are, and then tackle that.
What up, everybody? Happy Thursday. It's your girl Mojo. You got 1 month until Mother's Day. It's my busiest season. Holla at your girl, Plug Nation _79.
I can see why that is the busiest season.
It is.
Yeah. I'll put my.
Oh my God!
I'll put my order in early.
Yeah.
Just don't put a bow on it. No bows.
Shut up.
I'm messing with you. I guess.
Did you see how baby girl liked that basket?
She did, and my bad, Mojo. I wish I could have got a picture, but she opened it in another room because I wanted to take a picture of her with it and then and display it so I could promote it, but she didn't give me a chance. She did not.
Well, listen, I ain't mad at her.
Yeah. She didn't give me a chance. And then by the time I got home, she was ready in the bathroom, one of the bath bombs. I said,
there you go.
I was like,
I love it.
Yo, listen. And then she was chilling
with her bath balls and her pamper stuff. Go ahead.
Oh, pause. But yeah, but yeah, you said her bath pause.
No, her bath bomb and her pamper stuff.
Okay, I thought you said
all her little pamper stuff. She was pampering herself.
All right, that's KD. Yo, she definitely, and she was in my bathroom. She was in the jacuzzi.
That's she need the jets and stuff for the bath bomb.
They were on.
Yeah, they for bubbles and stuff. Yeah.
I walked in my bathroom. She's gonna say, "Daddy, can I have privacy?" I was like,
"How you gonna have privacy in my bathroom?" Listen, at least she's learning self-care early.
Shout out to her. That ain't it. Let me get back to. I got kicked out of my own bathroom.
Yep.
Yeah, shout out to her. Miss Kid to you. Let me see.
And look how young she is. She already kicked you out your bathroom.
No, she's been doing that since she was. Listen, she is very bossy. First off, y'all. I don't want to. Let's get back to OJ, man.
When is her birthday?
February 23rd.
Okay.
Yeah. Miss Kid, what up? So Mojo, finish giving your take on OJ. What was your first thoughts? Your first thoughts when you heard that OJ passed?
Okay, so I'm gonna be the probably the oddball out. I didn't know OJ died till a few hours ago, guys. Sorry, I had a busy day. Okay. I saw someone post it and I was like, oh wow, that's crazy. So OJ, so it's true, he passed. Yeah. What happened? Why did he pass? What happened?
Pancreatic cancer.
Oh, wow. Pancreatic.
I'm sorry, prostate cancer.
Prostate. Oh. That actually, prostate cancer has
it's been on a rise.
But no, if it's caught early, cancer, yeah, you can actually. It's very well treated. So
I'm gonna say it was prostate or pancreatic, one of them two.
All cancers actually are treated like can be like reversed
if
quickly.
They're caught early, but like a lot of like ovarian cancer and stuff like that, they're typically not caught early.
Yeah. The thing is, I don't want to delve back into that though. Like, we'll get into that. We'll get into that next week. We'll talk about that next week. But go ahead, Mojo.
Yeah, so I didn't know that. And to be honest, I mean, I don't have many thoughts aside from, that's sad. Someone, who was a football figure and, played a big part in history for various reasons and, passed away or whatever. I heard what you said as far as like the majority of the conversation around him today was about the murder. And let's be clear. He admitted that he did do the murder, right?
Not really.
Because didn't he write a book?
No, the book
said if I did it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the irony.
That's a little weird. That's a little weird.
Yeah,
that's a little weird.
But it's so he made money off it. That was a marketing scheme.
He did, but it's a book about if you murdered the mother of your children.
So what he attempted to do was just say, hey, if I did it,
is it a hypothetical book?
Yeah. And it's like what it did was it was another way for him to make money because he couldn't be on TV in those days.
Yeah,
that happened. So they said he said, you know what, write this book. But that's all PC. That's marketing scheme. That's promotions. That's his team. That's genius. And he made money. I
wouldn't say that's genius. Golly.
No, it's definitely genius.
It's a little hard.
No,
it's not.
It's a little hard.
It's genius because
I get what you're saying, like from the financial aspect.
Yes.
I'm just
the PR stunt.
Even that, I didn't even know
you
made money
the
off of
mother
that.
of your kids.
Yeah. So the thing is, so what he's attempting to show is that I didn't do it, because if I did do it, then
I never read
the case. Yeah.
Okay.
So
like basically like the series How to Get Away.
That's still tasteless.
So it's like when people be like, "Yo, if I did it, then why would this be the case? Or why would that?"
Right.
So that's what he was attempting to do. Like we all sit here like, "Yo, come on, OJ." You know what I mean? But like, nigga, come on, son. Like,
right, come on, really?
But the thing is, I never convicted OJ, because too many people convict blacks before the case is done, and even afterwards, and it's like he got off. Pause. Let that man go.
What if he got? What if he was found not guilty, but he actually did do it? Because listen, we'll never know. A few years ago, when I actually saw the pictures of the crime scene, and my jaw dropped. I'm like, how the hell did he get away with this? Do we know did he do it? I have to go back and
did he?
I mean, because so many people, right? The public, so many people in the public have been saying for years that he actually did do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I never really followed the case like that. But there was, I can't remember the lawyer's name because I actually read the beginning of the book. One of the guys, the black guy. No, not Cochran. It was somebody else. He was on the other.
On the prosecutor thing.
Yes. But he wrote a book, and his book was so good, but I didn't finish it. And I read it when I was like 18. But you know, I was on my way to Texas, but I left the book behind. I don't listen.
Do you want to know something funny, Mako?
What?
They all had a publishing deal after that.
Everybody.
After that. Marsha Clark.
Yeah.
They all knew each other though.
So like
that was an irony.
So it kind of became, honestly, that was the first televised.
Oh yeah, they all did it. So people vilify, like we were just talking about him it's a poor taste for him to make the book. Everybody else did one. But also that was
everybody else wasn't accused of killing the damn woman and her boyfriend.
That was the first Judge Judy. That was the first Judge Joe Brown. That was the first.
Yes, it led to that.
So
it led to that.
The thing is that led to a lot of like prominence when it came to entertainment. Like people get entertainment out of watching other people's misery.
Listen, I remember that little high speed chase with the back of the truck. I didn't understand.
I didn't understand what was going on.
Like I remember that.
I didn't understand what was going on TV, and I'm like, why are you watching the car?
Something I was trying to watch was supposed to be on, and that was interrupted.
That one was the craziest.
That was the longest one.
That was crazy.
It was crazy.
Right, yeah.
And that Ford Bronco.
Yep. Oh my God, he should have gotten a deal then. Fuck the book. And a JC Penney's deal too.
Yeah, yo, listen.
Yeah.
Yo, he
up where you can drive in a Ford Bronco.
Bronco. Listen. Ford Broncos never was mentioned more in the history of Broncos. It's
exactly.
So that once
you hear Ford Bronco, you still think of that.
Exactly.
Listen.
But the thing
Put
is,
some subwoofers in the back.
Ford Broncos back out, and them shits actually look fire now. But
no, I've heard ugly.
So a lot of people have been saying that, which is a lot of people have been saying that.
Yeah, it's fire. Like,
but there was a comedian, Cheryl Underwood. I still remember this joke.
Yeah, she's funny.
During that time, she said OJ always showed up to the trial in a JC Penney suit. I'm like, how you know it was JC Penney? She said he looked fresh in that JC Penney. Not JC Penney.
Miss Kid.
Damn.
Let me bring it to Miss Kid, y'all. Miss Kid, how you doing?
I'm here.
All right, tell the people who you are, and I mean, let's talk about it.
It's your girl, Miss Kia. Only person that drinks some water in minor business. And in this case, just condolences to the family because it's kind of hard. But I really don't have nothing to say because on this topic, because OJ Simpson,
not your opinion, but what is your thoughts? Like, what was your first thoughts when you heard he passed away?
I was like, OJ Simpson passed away. I didn't even realize he was 76. I'm like, young. Yeah. I didn't realize he was that old. But I remember when he first came out and he stated that he was, suffering from this type of cancer and he was going through treatment and whatever. Oh, wow. And it's just unfortunate, Oh,
wow. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I didn't hear that. When he was in a car and they were interviewing him, I think it was like on TMZ or something. And he was saying that, he was sick. Mm. The middle of last summer when he stated that he had that cancer.
It was probably a dance then. He sounded fine to me.
I didn't know he had cancer on the real.
I didn't either.
But it's like nowadays, like everybody's starting to have it. You know what I mean?
Well,
it's like
it's commonplace. You know why? The things that we put in our bodies for, the things that people eat. See, so what up?
Like
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I was gonna say this was my great comment before IG cut me off when y'all was having the conversation. Yes, cancer is more predominant now. Yes, largely in part because of the things that we eat and the chemicals and the products that are placed in the foods that we eat. Mm-hmm. However, it is also other factors as well, environmental. There are, the medications. Yeah. There are a lot of the things you put not only in your body, but on your body. The things that you wash with, the things that you use in your home, the things that you clean with. Literally in America, almost everything that you touch and use is killing you.
And that's
you see, I just want to.
Oh, go ahead.
I would just want to say what Mojo just said, because I just seen an article, like my 11-year-old, he likes eating Lunchables. And there was an article just posted yesterday how they just found like lead in the Lunchables and how it contains like, it can cause cancer. So my son, I said, I'm not buying that for you. And they're pulling it from like selling it in the schools and stuff, because some of the schools, they give it to them like as a snack or whatever. Yeah. Like if that's the case, like I'm not giving that to my sons. And I tell people, I said, watch what you buy from the grocery store, because even with like chicken is not supposed to have red meat in it. So if you're buying chicken that have red meat in it, that's not real chicken. You're buying.
It's not even that. I love you said that, Miss Kid. Like the whole thing about. Let me give you a bomb. So just to give a little education real quick, it's like it's funny they attack Lunchables.
Yeah.
Is what what is Lunchables, right? Crackers, little
lunch meat, cheese, and your snack and you do some type of candy.
And all the things that they say, if you look at the food pyramid that they give you since you're in kindergarten, they tell you got to have all of these categories. And all of the categories that they have on that pyramid are the things that's fucking you up. They tell you that broccoli, right? They tell you that carrots. They tell you spinach. Everything they give you in abundance, milk.
Mm-hmm.
Everything they give you in abundance is something that's fucking you up. It's something that's contributing towards your cancer. Because whether you realize you have cancer or not, you have a form of cancer in your body.
Yeah.
Everybody.
All of us have cancer cells.
And people don't realize that. Why? Is because you're constantly putting these things in your body. Am I guilty of it right now?
Yes, sir.
You're always guilty of it.
Yes,
That ain't water.
But that's why I said that was the point that I made. That I want to really reiterate to people. It's not just food. I have, people, and I know we all have encountered people that are like, oh, don't eat red meat. Don't eat this. Don't eat that. Da-da-da-da-da. And I'd be like, yeah. And then don't brush your teeth. Don't use deodorant. Don't use lotion. Don't use soap. Don't wash your clothes. Don't clean your house with chemical products. Like, stop thinking that it's just clean eating that keeps you from getting cancer, because that is not true. Everything that it's all a lie. It's candles that you burn. It's plugins that you plug in your home. It's
the charcoal that you put on your grill.
Yes.
And for we're not even supposed to use charcoal. We're not even two other things. We're not even supposed to use charcoal when we're grilling because of the fumes and stuff.
You use that matte like charcoal?
Yes. You're not supposed to use it in a lighter fluid because
the thing is this. When you light a flame, like really you're supposed to just use just regular like trees, like regular. I was about to say the W word, but I can say that's a pause.
Wood.
Pause. Yeah, but that
cedar wood, apple
wood is a pause. Yeah, we're supposed to use the type of wood chip.
Right?
Pause. No, did he?
Wood chip.
No, did he?
Yeah, he's just not saying wood.
Right now,
wood.
Right now, did he say that?
It's wood. It's not a penis. It's wood.
Right now, did he's like, yeah, use it.
Take that.
Yeah, take that.
I'm done.
Use that. But yeah, that's facts. And I tell people all the time. So that's why when people say like, "Oh, I don't," and I was just saying this to Jamaica when people say, "I don't eat red meat." Paul, no, did
red meat.
But I eat. Yeah. But I
be like, so do you brush your teeth? They're like, what do you mean? Do I brush my teeth? Yes, I brush my teeth.
Yes.
You brush your teeth for what? Colgate or Crest? Yeah.
Exactly.
Stupid. Read the bottle. Do you use deodorant? Yeah. What kind of deodorant you use? Degree or Dove? Stupid. Like, stop it. It's not just red meat. If you don't eat red meat, don't mean you living forever cancer free.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of lotion do you use? There are chemicals in lotion that cause cancer.
You know what? We
talk and if you don't put sunscreen on, you can just be laying in the sun and get cancer cells.
Yeah. No, honestly, no.
You can't. No, I had skin cancer in high school.
And if you don't check the moles on your body,
sunscreen is more cancerous than the sun.
Oh, he's talking about the sunscreen.
Oh yeah. It depends on
skin cancer. I'm like, no, I had.
To help you understand something, the sun is is part of the center of life. It's not going to give you cancer. Understand that. But like, look, we talk about like not eating certain things, like Mojo said, but we'll sit here and put like lotions and all these other things on, and I'm just like, yo, like people don't realize that like you're fucking yourself up. So like, we talked about in the show. I think it was 2 weeks ago because I didn't go live last week. I think I did Tuesday, but we made it tomorrow on Tuesday that like veganism. And so it's like people was talking about and it wasn't just you, Ms. Kid. Like a lot, I had this conversation a lot about people saying
I'm gonna be quiet on this one.
I'm vegan, and I'm like,
maybe some people, but not everybody.
Yeah, but everything that you eat is not vegan either.
Every vegan that I've
like them gummy bears. That's gelatin, which is made from pork.
First of all, these vegan burgers. Did you make it? How do you know what they like? Stop.
The fishes, and then they're injecting like what is them?
Every single vegan I've spoken to has felt as though that they're healthy because they're vegan.
Because they're vegan.
You're not.
And I'm like, do you understand what it means?
It's not necessary. That's Tameko's point. It's not necessarily the fact. Yes,
it's a lifestyle.
Eating a more plant-based diet, yes, is better for you in general. However, did you grow the plant, or are you buying a genetically modified plant?
Is, get away from anything with a label tag. Anything with a label tag.
There you go.
I went 8 months. I went 8 months doing that. No liquor. I drank water.
You did that? You lied.
Listen, is it bottled water? Because that's cancerous too.
No.
You did not give up alcohol.
I drank flow water.
No, I knew. I was just saying because again, people will say that like all I drink is water. But do you drink bottled water?
Nah, that's a lie. He has Smirnoff. He can't get away from alcohol. That's your water, Smirnoff.
No, listen. My discipline is strong. There's nothing I can't do. If I say I'm not going to drink anymore, I'll stop that shit right now. I'll cut any and everything off cold turkey. I went cold turkey. You're laughing. You may not have that same discipline. What I'm telling you is I will do that shit in a heartbeat. And it'll be easy for me to do it.
Oh, here comes living.
That heart's gonna stop beating.
He gonna tell somebody to come on so he can get on.
I seen it as soon as
that heart is gonna stop beating. I do not believe you.
No, listen.
Alcohol.
Let me tell you. However, like when I did it, it was evident. If you go back and look 3 years ago, I was skinny as fuck. I lost 60 pounds, and I didn't even realize it. However, I never felt better in my life, you know. And only reason why I started eating all that shit because I had went down to Florida to work and something, and I knew I was living in a hotel. So
blame it on Florida.
Florida is because I was living in a hotel while I was working. Now I had to live in a hotel, so I couldn't maintain the same diet.
So you were missing that pine skull. That's what it is.
You knew the whiskey was like the cognac was like, come back to me.
No,
exactly. He was having dreams about it.
No, honestly, I had more canned foods before I had liquor.
So you blame it on canned food? Is definitely.
But you know what? I want to just say, if you did it for how many months? For 8 months, and you didn't relapse, that's a lot of discipline. Because if you don't know the aspects of what people go through who deal with alcoholism and who drink, some people have to get a shot just to be able to maintain their sobriety. Because your body releases all of them toxins, and if you don't have it, then you're going to have some after effects like the diarrhea, the cold sweat, whatever the case may be. So that's a lot.
I had no urge whatsoever.
That's a lot of discipline.
Yeah.
No, but I'm just saying, congratulations, because that's a lot.
For some people, that's not the case.
People, they don't have that same strength. A lot of people are too weak to where they have to relapse and have that drink. And you were able to stay off of alcohol within 8 months. So my hat's off to you.
No, it ain't just alcohol. Like, listen, let me help you understand something. I'm not a slave to alcohol. I get it. I drink it.
No, you're not a slave. You work for alcohol.
What she said?
What'd you say, Mako? Mako's coming with them shots. Drop a bomb for her.
What did he say?
He's coming back with a vengeance.
I work for him. Now, I'm not a slave to alcohol. I'm not a slave to anything. There's nothing I can't drop. What they say on Heat? Like, listen, never be accustomed to anything you can't drop in 30 seconds when you see the heat coming. Know what I mean? And you can't just bounce. Like,
who was that? Pacino or De Niro?
That was De Niro.
Socrates. It was Socrates.
It was De Niro. Bottom line is there's nothing that has me enslaved or entrapped to it. Like, we talked about dick discipline. Like, you know what I mean? We talked about all these other things. But I can guarantee you that there's some things, maybe not guarantee, but I can tell you that there's maybe some things that maybe you can't let go right now.
Mako said earlier it's sugar.
Yeah. Mako said she can't let go of sugar. Cause
I cannot.
she got brown teeth.
Mako, I agree.
It's bad.
Mako, I agree.
Oh my god.
I let go of cigarettes and alcohol. I haven't had a drink.
Well, oh my god, you did not say that.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh no, I didn't.
You can say dick, but you can't say wood. You are a weirdo.
You can't let go of it.
What?
Excuse me?
Yo.
You don't know shit. But I'm mad he said dick. He's been saying wood. He's been saying pause, and he can't say wood, but he can say dick. Really?
I know that makes you can't say that. No Diddy.
I can say it to y'all.
No, but you can't say wood. They don't bleep out wood on TV.
That's none of my business.
Don't make no damn sense.
I mean, they got a movie called The Wood.
That was a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
That was funny. Yeah, it was.
Stacy, the brother.
Can you do this? Oh man, but yeah. I mean, let's listen. Like, it's all about your discipline. Like, and discipline comes from like your true desires, and I mean, in your intentions. To me, my intention is like, oh, I'm good. Like, there's nothing that's gonna be more powerful than what my desires are. What it is I desire, what I want to accomplish. So if I'm saying that I'm not gonna do this, I'm just not gonna do it. From that point on, I mean, if I decide, I mean, like, it's not gonna. The temptation didn't get to me, like, because every day somebody's around me eating a burger. Like, oh, you sure you don't want none of this? I'm just like, no, I'm good. I was never tempted. It was never anything like that. Problem is, like I said, when I went down to Tallahassee, I was down there for about a month, some change, and I was working. I was living at a hotel. I couldn't live the lifestyle I lived because it couldn't get the same things that I was accustomed to getting. So it's like, in the way I was working, it was like late night. You definitely couldn't get that shit. The only thing you had available was fucking, what's the damn Zaxby's?
Oh yeah, Zaxby's.
You know what I mean? Or I forgot the Whataburger. And it's like, damn, I gotta eat this shit. Like, yo, I went a few days without eating that shit, and I was like, damn, I only ate once a day, and that was in the morning. And then I was like, yo, I'm hungry as a motherfucker. So I had to eat something. So I went that time down there, and I was eating, and that's what it was. But that was it, you know. But otherwise, they're pretty good. However, let's do this, y'all. Because we took the OJ shit into like hell shit, but like, and that is completely like weird to me.
It's not. The man died.
We started talking about cancer. That's what it was.
It is cancer, yeah.
About
but like, I still didn't get people's initial thoughts on what happened when they heard OJ died.
We told you we didn't really have no thoughts.
I don't have nothing to say because it's like death at this point. Like,
we was like, and that was it.
Condolences to his family. Like, he's like any other celebrity. But when Michael Jackson died, my heart was crushed. Okay, when Whitney Houston died, my heart was crushed.
Nah,
but, like OJ,
I cried for 2 weeks straight. I broke down. You would have thought I was a family member.
You said,
exactly.
Usher died?
She said,
sir, don't say a lie. About Michael Jackson.
I said Michael Jackson.
Yeah, when DMX
died, it was all like,
when DMX died, I cried, man. That shit hurt me.
It depends on what type of, like, OJ didn't have an impact on like anything for me to be like, I have a thought.
Okay, I get that.
Like, that's just how I feel for me. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference from like, you know, when Michael Jackson died, like, okay, I never went to a Michael Jackson concert. You know what I'm saying? I never got to experience, you know, my mom and my other family members did, but it wasn't an impact for me.
To experience MJ?
Man, listen, my mom left me home and said she wasn't paying the ticket for me and left me at home with my brothers and sisters. I was still mad. And then my boyfriend now, right? Because we grew up, we didn't grow up together, but he went, and because he's the only child. And my mom was like, I got 4 kids, so I'm not paying for 4 extra tickets with too much money. And they had front row seats. He went. And he's been telling me this story every day. So every time he tell me this story, guess what happened? I'm a fighting, okay? Because I didn't get to experience that. You know what I mean? But it's like, for me, OJ did not have an impact on my life. Only thing I'm going to remember him by is what he did, that trial, and driving a white Bronco in the glove.
So like, those are reactions. That's a lot.
What kind of reaction you going to give me?
So that's a lot of people's first reaction. Like, oh my God, well, that nigga killed Nicole Simpson. So like, I mean, it's like that's
it's the first thing that comes to people's mind.
Yeah, so like,
I mean, it's sorry to say, but like, what did he contribute to the community? What did he do to make an impact?
Oh no!
In the early years, in the 70s, in the early 70s,
he was big prior to that.
OJ,
I don't know.
Yeah,
no, he was a football player. He was a successful football player.
Yeah,
and then he turned into an actor.
It wasn't.
You know,
that. Like,
he was influential.
Yeah, he was definitely. OJ, first off, like, all right.
Doesn't he have like a Heisman Trophy or something like that?
Yes, he does have a Heisman.
But I thought he was stripped of that too.
No, he wasn't. OJ, he came from like he couldn't have been stripped because he definitely deserved that. He's not Reggie Bush. OJ Simpson is one of the most. He's one.
That's
what happened to Reggie Bush. That was Reggie Bush.
How did Reggie Bush catch that?
No, of his Heisman. OJ there was no denying OJ, and there's no way. Like, OJ Simpson was one of the most influential football players or sports athletes of all time. As first off, and then
he was, yeah.
And then his transition of his character into like acting, and then also like the sports casting. His character was what everybody drawn to. So like he was like talking like he was one of the sports casters.
He was the Juice.
And the Juice.
He was in Roots. He started off in Roots.
His running style, the way he played the game made a lot of running backs want to run the way he ran.
But they don't talk about any of that anymore.
Well, did his Bronco influence people to drive the way he drove?
Yeah,
no, I'm telling you, they don't. Like you said, the first conversation that came up today was about the. You said, but like you said today, what you saw the most on the internet was not about any of those things you just talked about. It was all about the
overshadowed.
Yeah, and that overshadowed everything.
The sad part is, if you look up Sandusky,
mm-hmm.
you're gonna see more of what he's done as far as movie production.
Mm-hmm.
The dude
Sandusky?
Yes. If you look up,
isn't he into sports or something like?
He was a movie producer, but he also was the one who was raping dudes. You know what I mean?
Sandusky. Was it college?
No, that he's a movie producer. However, if you look up Joe Paterno, the live ended once again. Like, we have Instagram is like bullshit. Like, Instagram, I hope y'all like take heed, because like y'all are full of shit. Well, I wish like we gotta find a way to move away from Instagram, because y'all are fucked up. Like, y'all are fucked up as a Facebook too. Find a way to move away from this shit. Honestly, I'm ready to end the live. Yeah. Some people on it. I thought I went live, but obviously I didn't. Thought I was live. We gotta find a way like to, because Instagram they got too much power. How can we take the power away from Instagram and Facebook? I'm on Instagram saying this shit right now, and I'm probably gonna end this shit at some point. But fuck Instagram. How can we take the power away from Instagram? Let's fuck them, man. Culture vulture ass platform. Fuck Instagram. Fuck Facebook. Fuck these platforms. Something. Hopefully, y'all able to come on the live. All right, there y'all go. Let me. I gotta take the Bluetooth. I gotta cut the Bluetooth off and cut it back on. So if I'm freezing, it's because I'm switching the Bluetooth.
Hello?
Yeah, there we go. You hear me?
You got that AOL.
Terrible. Girl, I keep telling you, it's Bell Atlantic.
MC, I will come.
Join Mojo and Fitchin.
What?
Fitch,
you can't just
back. You can't hear
it?
Huh?
Fitcheroni.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Where Mojo?
How y'all feeling?
I tried to join Mojo in.
Fitch the star.
Fitch, tell the people you are, Fitch.
You sound terrible.
Who, me or him?
Him.
You got it.
Huh?
What's good? Fitch does the best. Covering myself every day, trying to hit these goals. Oh man, I'm tired. What's up with you guys, though?
We're good. He's mourning OJ.
I know. I go online reading the comments. I love OJ brings out the racism in America. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how you feel about it, it's the reality of what it is. You know what I mean?
No, the question is, what were your first thoughts when you heard OJ pass?
Ooh.
Bye, John.
Huh?
You gotta change your shirt to tell us how you felt when OJ passed?
Me?
No. The Fitcheroni.
Whatever I love, the Fitcheroni. It's a lot of bullshit.
I looked up Sandusky. I was right. He was what, Penn State or what have you.
No.
He wasn't.
You come back with the same shirt.
He wasn't a producer.
It's a red shirt, but it didn't say YMCA on it. Right? No, this is Lifetime Fitness.
Oh, you know what? I'm not talking about Sandusky. He was at Penn State, but also Joe Paterno got fired because of that. He was the assistant. So but I meant to talk about the movie producer. Sandusky was a part of Penn State, and he was the one raping boys in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he wasn't raping. They willingly gave it up to him.
What?
Right, John. Your sound quality is horrible right now.
Yeah, sorry. Hit the reset button, King.
You sure it's me because I have the same?
Yes. No. It's only you.
You're the only one who's shaking. Did the earthquake get you? Sorry.
It's Mercury retrograde.
Well, the thing is like
Mercury.
Let me do this. Let me stop the sound and then bring it back. I'm gonna cut it off. Cut it back on. Can y'all hear me? Is that better?
Are we signing out? Are we staying in? What are we doing? Is
that better?
Yeah, that's better.
All right.
I like someone's uncle who smokes cigars. You been smoking cigars all week?
I don't smoke at all. So look, I want to wrap this up. So I also want to get into the next topic too. So like Fitch, like what was your first thoughts when you heard OJ pass?
It's funny because the other day not this day, probably last month I was in a liquor store and I was talking to a black girl in there, and it was some general conversation, and I was just trying to explain to her about blackness and stuff like that. And I said to her, O.J. Simpson, She said, "Who's O.J. Simpson?" And I said, "You don't know who O.J. Simpson is?" And she's like 24, 25. And I looked at her like, you know what I'm saying? Just the generation gap. You know what I mean? And what I feel like should be common knowledge to the average person in this country, and she had no clue. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it was a little frustrating. But back to the whole thing. You know what I mean? It lets you know what was going on in America. You know what I'm saying? It shows you that this is a country that is black and white. Period. You know what I mean? You know, you can act like it's not all you want, but you know what I mean? The people were not happy that OJ was the man. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the greatest people ever to play football. If you know anything about football, he's one of the greatest college players ever to play football, and one of the greatest NFL players. I'm saying the niggas to run. Excuse my French. Excuse the N-word. I'm saying I'm showing him disrespect for even. That brother could run. The cops could never catch him, and he found that out in the real world.
Until the gas ran out, right?
Look, they can't. You know what I mean? And I think, and regardless of what you feel about it, this is the thing about how race affects people. You know what I'm saying? When you grow up in a world where white is first, it is not so much because the white people are bad, but it's just that it's a trigger reaction of seeing what he did. You know what I'm saying? But he won't sleeping with sisters. He's out there getting all the white women every day. You know what I'm saying? Doing his thing. They didn't. That wasn't. Wesley Snipes didn't come along yet. You know what I'm saying? But he was doing something a lot of brothers weren't supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? He's doing this in the '80s. You know what I mean? So it's just So he and it ended.
Oh, niggas is back in the white bitches in the '80s, son. As long as they had money and they had prestige. All you had to do is have one of the two or both. You bag it.
But OJ would come. OJ would come to the bar with his wife and leave with your wife. See what I'm saying?
That was true. Disrespectful. That was true. That was true. So, So let me do this, y'all. Like I wanna move on. Salute to OJ though, because regardless of speculations like you were found not guilty, I can't hold you to being guilty of something that I think you may have did if you found not guilty. And that's just what it is. So thank y'all for tuning in to #Factual, your one stop for information and entertainment. We call it infotainment in the finest of fuckery. I want to get onto this, y'all. Did y'all hear about the y'all heard about the Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and Drake? Know what I mean? Like Kendrick Lamar dropped Future dropped the song. I believe it was Future. And honestly, I didn't like this shit.
I heard the honestly, to me, I think Kendrick played him.
Honestly, the song to me was whack. And I know Kendrick is a fucking beast. I didn't think that his verse was all that. I thought it was for him, I thought it was just decent for him, at best. But I get it. I know for my thoughts was that Kendrick is just throwing a jab and just to see to get a response, and then he's gonna get busy. Yeah. That's my take on it. Because I know Kendrick. I know his genius because I hear his music, and that motherfucker's a beast. Kendrick is a problem. So, and then I heard J. Cole respond, and I haven't heard J. Cole really respond to people and the shit they had to say. And so to me, this was the first. And my initial thoughts on J. Cole's response was, okay, they're just throwing light jabs at each other. Because I know J. Cole's genius, and J. Cole's a fucking that nigga's a
J. Cole. J. Cole destroyed him though.
He's a fucking
J. Cole destroyed him though.
Yeah, J. Cole's.
He felt bad though. Huh? He beat him so bad. He beat him up so bad he wanted to apologize. Period. That's all it was. He felt bad.
So the thing is, I don't know if any of them did that to each other because they done songs with each other. Now, I haven't heard Kendrick do a song with. I think Kendrick is more aimed at Drake because it's been that way. Because I heard J. Cole and Kendrick do songs together, so I know they don't really have a problem with each other like that. But then Kendrick came out and J. Cole came out and apologized when he dropped his album at the song he dropped that was on his album, and I'm gonna play the apology to everybody. So, but it's a lot of kickback coming from it. So, like, is everybody on here now? Miss Kia, are you here?
I'm still here.
Is Mojo? Are you on live?
No, Mojo's not on the live.
So it's all right. So let me.
There's only 3 of us.
Okay, let me get. Let me try to get Mojo or make on. Dennis Gill.
Mojo Johnson.
Is that Mojo join?
No, it's me.
That's Mako
or Mojo.
Because
you sent me.
Shit, nah, I'm messing with you, Mako.
I'm
fucking with you.
That's why you can't let go of no damn alcohol. That's what you get.
Nah, you know I love you.
Ooh, yeah, come back.
But Mako, so have you heard any of this, Mako?
I did not. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I do not understand Kendrick Lamar.
Nah, Kendrick is a beast.
I don't know what that man be talking about. I hear his music.
Kendrick is nice.
Huh?
So what happens?
That's what everyone says, but it's not my style.
What tends to happen is Kendrick, he has a message behind the things that he's saying. And it's kind of like when people listen to Nas or people listen to Jay-Z, people are like, yo, I just want to party. I don't want to hear a message. And Kendrick is going to give you a message.
My thing is, if you're gonna diss, the thing is, if you diss publicly, why don't you apologize publicly? So that's what he probably did in his special insurance.
Yeah, but who apologizes? It's
stop the beef.
And it's not like real beef, is it?
So let me do this first. So J. Cole came back. So Kendrick's verse, I felt was more aimed at Drake. I think he really said like one or maybe a second thing maybe aimed at J. Cole. However, everyone was saying, oh, Kendrick. I think that the whole media publicizing of Kendrick is coming at Jake and J. Cole. I mean, everyone knows that like J. Cole is gonna be that one to come back at Kendrick if he was gonna be the one to do it. Because Drake will go back at like people who's not really on his level. And he hasn't done it. People that was the only person that was close to him.
He's
restart the Wi-Fi, Negro.
Huh?
Can you put the Bluetooth back on? You keep breaking up. Like
your modem is.
It's none of that. I don't understand what it is, but this is Instagram. It's not my shit is the same. I have every single level of bar that it is to have.
Is it raining in Maryland like it is in Virginia?
Now, I don't know. Maybe.
Man, it's raining like cats and dogs up in Virginia.
It's thunder and lightning. They're talking about a tornado right now.
We got like
a few years ago.
Up here.
A few years ago, Kendrick did a diss track. I mean, a verse, right, where he dissed all rappers.
It was the same thing. Same thing.
Yeah. So wasn't J. Cole a part of that? One of the people he dissed?
No. What it was is
he didn't diss.
So this is what it was. So the first
that's when he said, "I'm the new king of New York" or some nonsense.
Yeah. So that's what everybody got up in arms with. So like it was on Big Sean's album called Control, the first one, and so Jake, everybody got because he was just talking his mind, talking shit, and he said, "I'm the king of New York. I'm the . So everybody, people from New York, everybody started coming at him because like the most disrespectful part of that when everybody got a problem was when he said, "I'm the king of New York." So people from New Jersey, New York, the whole area, everybody was like, "Yo, nah, fuck that. We're gonna go on the same beat. We're gonna go at him."
That's not what I heard.
That's what happened. Even Jay Buttons from Jersey did some shit. It was like, I'm not even from New York, but fuck it. We're gonna go at it because this is what it is. Like, it was a competitive nature. What Kendrick did, and what Kendrick did also now is he sparked the competitive nature of hip hop. And that's what it is. That's what it is. So when he did this again, it was the same type of pull because he said nothing disrespectful really to anybody in that motherfucking verse. He didn't do no pocket him up. He didn't do he didn't do a Common, the bitch in you. He didn't do Ice Cube. He didn't do none of that shit really that was really disrespectful. So for J. Cole to respond, and I didn't even feel as it was aimed at J. Cole. J. Cole apologized. So let me play his apology. Everybody.
He's gonna get cut off. Can you read the apology?
Nah, it's about 4 minutes. I want to play this apology. I want anybody to hear it because I can't. It's not gonna get cut off because it's no music. It's not an ASCAP involved with it.
Oh, it's just
Yeah. So I'm gonna play the apology. Yo, Fitch, are you there?
but it's gonna. You keep pausing. This is not a good time because we're not really gonna hear it well.
I hate Instagram. I'm gonna say it again.
That's Instagram gonna put you in timeout.
They did already. That's why I can only go live for an hour. Fuck Instagram. Matter of fact, fuck Instagram and Facebook.
Well,
fuck Facebook because they're owned by the same motherfuckers. Fuck y'all. Fucking culture vulture ass motherfuckers.
Oh, MG.
Man.
How is it culture vulture?
Get y'all shit together.
Zuckerberg is minding his business. He left America.
Stop sanctioning motherfuckers. Like you don't understand our culture and the way we talk and shit. Like if I type some shit, I'm getting sanctioned, and that's the reason why I can only go live for an hour. Because of what I type. And this shit, like, motherfucker.
So
like, yo,
find another way of saying it.
Huh? Yeah, fuck them.
Find another way of saying it.
I'd rather find a platform to go live on. And there are other platforms. Instagram, fuck you. Facebook,
Ooh!
fuck you too.
That's you and the Central Plain, first of all.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, I'm talking about. First off, fuck Instagram and the click you claim. West side when we quit with gang. You claim to be a platform, but you fucking culture vulture motherfuckers, man. What up, really though? Fuck Facebook too. Because they keep sanctioning me too.
All right, okay. But we're on Instagram right now.
So Fitch, where you at, man?
How come you don't say pause when you say butt? And men have butts too.
Nah, that's one T.
What?
Yeah.
You pause that would, but you won't pause it.
Nah, calm yourself down with all this butt shit. Pause.
Pause. Men have butt too.
No homo. No Diddy. All right, my bad, really. So damn, what was I talking about?
I'm ready for you.
Man, she fucking interrupted me, man. I was in the flow.
You were cussing out the platforms. That's what you were doing.
Yeah, let me get back to doing that. Oh no, but that wasn't.
No, we're not gonna get back to that.
That wasn't my main shit. It's back on with. So, I was talking about J. Cole's apology to Kendrick. I'm gonna play the apology to Kendrick, and then I'm gonna get y'all take on it, and then I'm gonna give mine. Y'all ready?
Okay.
So I'm so proud of that project.
Can y'all hear it?
Except for one part.
Can y'all hear
it?
It's one part of that shit that make me feel like, man, that's the lamest shit I ever did in my fucking life, right? And I know this is not what a lot of people want to hear. I know I can hear my niggas up there right now like, nah, don't do that. But I got to keep it 100 with y'all, right? I damn near had a relapse, right? Because y'all heard some shit that happened 3 weeks ago, however long it was. Y'all heard that bazooka that was dropped on the motherfucking game, right?
He talking about
so
Kendrick's,
all of this time of me moving on my own accord, for the first time I was tested. Why am I tested? Because I got the world and I got my niggas like, what you gonna do, Cole? My niggas like, boy, I must have had 1,000 missed calls. Oh my fucking God. Text flooded. I couldn't even answer my shit. Nigga, it's wartime. Boom, 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 right? Niggas want to see blood. And I was conflicted because, one, I know my heart, you know what I mean? And like, I know how I feel about my peers, these two niggas that I just been blessed to even stand beside in this game, let alone chase their greatness, right? So I felt conflicted because I'm like, bro, I know I don't really feel no way. But the world want to see blood. I don't know if y'all can feel that, but the world want to see blood. So I say all of that to say, in my spirit of trying to like get this music out, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I moved in a way that that I feel spiritually feel bad on me. Like I try to like jab my nigga back and I try to keep it friendly. But at the end of the day, when I listen to it and when it comes out and I see the talk, that shit don't sit right with my spirit. That shit make me feel, that shit disrupts my fucking peace. So what I want to say right here tonight is in the midst of me doing that and in that shit, trying to find a little angle and downplay this nigga's fucking catalog and his greatness. I want to say right now tonight, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers to ever touch a fucking microphone?
Shit, I
do. Dreamville, y'all love Kendrick Lamar, correct? As do I. So I just want to come up here and be like, publicly be like, bro, that was the lamest, like goofiest shit. And I say all that to say, it made me feel like 10 years ago when I was moving incorrectly. And I pray that God align me back up on my purpose and on my path. You know what I mean? I pray that my nigga really didn't feel no way. And if he did, my nigga, I got my chin out. Take your best shot. I'm gonna take that shit on the chin.
No diddy.
You know what I mean? Like, all good. Like, it's love. And I pray that, y'all are like, forgive a nigga for like the misstep and then I can get back to my true path. Cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The past 2 days felt terrible. Like, it let me know how good I've been sleeping for the past 10 years. So all of that to say, man, I want to now perform the song that's a reminder to me of getting back on the right path and getting in tune with God. And the name of the song is called Love Yours. I want to do that for y'all right
now. All right. So
are we listening to Love Yours too?
No, we're not gonna. No. So,
good.
So let's go there. So let's start with you, Mako. What's your take on that? And I know, like you said, you didn't hear the songs. Now, you've heard a lot of diss tracks in your life, right? Or maybe some.
Mm-hmm.
What do you feel about that? From a spectrum of hip hop, or just in general, what do you feel about that?
I don't see the purpose in apologizing. Like, granted, I'm gonna. My favorite diss track of all time is Ether, right? But Jay-Z did.
Gotta drop a bomb for my nigga Nas.
That's my husband. He doesn't know yet, but that's my. He gonna find out when we meet. But anyway, Nas never publicly apologized for that. Even once they were cool.
He did.
Because for me, he did. He apologized publicly. Oh, okay.
What did Nas apologize for? All the scumbag shit Jay-Z was doing. Nas came in and took it for the whole summer like he was supposed to.
Let it rock. So you got
Jay-Z was shining on niggas. Come on.
You got next. Let it rock.
I'm over it.
Go ahead, Mako.
Yeah. So for me, I mean, as long as it's not going to go as far as, the Biggie and the Tupac, the depth, but it's music. We grew up listening to hip hop and hearing beefs. What are you, if you're apologizing, then I don't know, it takes away from the art, in my opinion. Because even though I didn't listen, what caught my attention was Jill Scott. She made a comment about it, that she loves that hip hop is going back to lyricism because of, this diss track that's going on. That's what it's about. What are you saying sorry for?
I get what you're saying.
So I'm looking at whatchamacallit, J. Cole funny. Because I actually I've heard J. Cole's albums. I've never heard a Kendrick Lamar album.
You gotta hear Kendrick albums, and then
So I'm more familiar with.
Listen to
yeah, I know. I'm not.
So also really those.
No, listen. Okay. There are plenty of rappers that people feel are great. That, like I said, I don't understand Kendrick, and I don't understand certain people.
Yeah.
So a lot of their lyrics go over my head.
Yeah, and I think that's what it is. Like, and that's the reason. That's the whole Jay-Z Nas thing. So like, it's crazy that you say that. You like Nas, your husband, but you say Kendrick's lyrics go over your head. But I think it's because the way Kendrick raps. I mean, and J. Cole, he spits it more like plain, so like you're gonna understand it. Kendrick spits it more like psychedelic. So it's like you gotta have.
Oh yeah, miss me with that. No,
yeah. So
I don't.
Nas, that's what Nas does. He spits more psychedelics, where Jay-Z spits it more playing forward.
No,
and like
not always. Sometimes Jay-Z very poetic, and I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
More than Nas. Jay-Z
I'm not saying more than Nas. I said there have been times where, you know, there's a lot of like the double entendres that I'm not familiar with because I don't know about guns or drugs.
Yes, the
wordplay. Yeah. So
nobody is. Yo, that's the best part of hip hop.
Let me read this real quick.
But that's what I mean.
And then Fitz, you rock out. So really though said, yes, hip hop can't call yourself the best and not accept challenges. He act like it was a real war and people gonna die. Mojo said she agreed. There was no real beef. That was a point and about Kendrick wordplay. I still go ahead, Fitch.
No, I was gonna say like that's one of the dope things about hip hop. Like you'll be sitting in the barbershop 10 years later and be like, that's what he meant. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew but you. That's like what did Lil Wayne? I posted it on my Instagram. Lil Wayne about moving silent like gangster lasagna. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? Like, what does that mean? Because the motherfucking and the lasagna is silent, motherfucker. Duh.
Yeah, I understand that.
Everybody didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? But people knew it though.
I spell lasagna. That's why.
But that's work. That's the first thing about it though. It's an art form. It's poetry. You know what I'm saying? So it's not supposed to be simple. So you know what I'm saying? If you fucking knew everything, it'd be nothing to live in life. You dig? So, but as far as him apologizing, he's on a whole other level of self-love journey.
Yeah, just retire at this point.
You know what I mean? But J. Cole, no one's lyrically, you're not seeing J. Cole. At the rappers in the rap game, there's nobody who can beat him.
So I'm on the point. It's like, yo, for the whole Lil Wayne, the real G's movement sounds like lasagna.
Sir, relax. That was a hard one.
Pause.
A lot of people did not know that.
Listen,
a lot of people did not know that. Come on.
Lil Wayne is not lyrical by any. Okay. Lil Wayne just says shit.
I'm gonna put my
you know what? That's not true. I think he's in his ghost.
We're not gonna go there. We can have that conversation later. Lil Wayne
another time. This is about Kendrick and J. Cole.
Lil Wayne's not lyrical. First off, he spits though, but he's not lyrical.
He spits though, but he's not lyrical.
Let me finish talking, man. Lil Wayne is not lyrical.
Is Ghostface lyrical?
I will reiterate what I just said. Lil Wayne is not lyrical, nigga. The nigga is not a lyrical genius. He's not fucking lyrical. He can't stand up to any lyrical genius. Like, he can't stand up to any lyrical lyricist that you know of. He can't stand up to Cannabis. He can't stand up to Big Pun. He can't stand up to He cannot do it.
Cannabis came out to battle with a book in his hand.
Yes, he did. Listen, but he did. However, if you put Cannabis lyrics up against Lil Wayne's, it's not a fucking question who's gonna be better.
Knowing all these big ass words, yeah, it's impressive that you know the words, but it doesn't matter if no one can understand you.
No, listen, Cannabis was definitely understood. Lil Wayne,
not by a lot of people. That was the argument with Cannabis.
No, it wasn't. The only the thing with Lil Wayne is that people just like Lil Wayne because he was Lil Wayne. That's the difference. Lil Wayne was not a lyricist. He was not lyrical at all. He was a fucking.
Oh, yes, he was.
Tell me something lyrical.
To you. No, all right. To you. You said it's going to be another. What put him on was it DJ Clues?
No.
Mixtape?
No, it wasn't DJ Clues mixtapes.
Well, whose mixtape was he on? He was on that song with R. Kelly.
It wasn't a mixtape that put him on, first off. It was the whole.
No, he was out for a long time. He was. Hold on. Yeah,
we're not gonna go.
The Hot Boys, right? But what elevated his solo career is when he's that small line, taste so sweet, make her want to lick the rapper. So I let her lick the rapper. Everybody forgot that R. Kelly was on that song. That small little line, and he took that and made Lollipop. You can make that face all you want to, but that listen. Okay,
so that's lyrical to you.
It's my friend. Those are words. We're talking lyrics.
Listen.
If it wasn't for that, that is what put him made him
Cannabis,
the catastrophe that he became.
Cannabis said more lines than 100 lines of Zebras. Now, I mean, like that's way more lyrical than what the fuck.
He said more lines than what? Repeat that, please. No, I didn't hear you.
More lines than 100 lines of Zebras. Now, I mean, so like Zebras got more stripes than 100 lines of Zebras. He said more stripes than a line of Zebras. So bottom line is like, yo, that shit is way more lyrical than what Lil Wayne ever said in his fucking.
It's not.
Lil Wayne, yes, it is. Lil Wayne only talks about only thing lyrical Lil Wayne says is when it comes about how to put words together about how to talk about getting head.
My friend.
No. Don't my
what?
Friend,
hold on.
Don't my friend me. My friend.
Okay. Mi amigo. What did Fitz just say? What did Fitz just say? He just said that small lasagna line.
Listen, Mako, what I'm telling you is this. Lil Wayne is not.
We have different tastes. If you will, I mean, he's not your cup of tea. What's the name? Mojo says that he's not her cup of tea.
Yeah, what I'm telling you is Lil Wayne is not lyrical. Lil Wayne is
he
good.
Is.
Mako, listen.
Listen, when he said tougher than Nigerian hair, I should have been offended.
Okay,
even though I'm not Nigerian, I wasn't offended.
Mako, listen.
Yes,
you love
I mean,
Nas.
yeah, amigo.
You love Nas, right? Tell me a lyrical bar from Nas.
A lyrical bar from Nas.
Tell me a lyrical bar from Nas
that I love.
Just anything.
Oh gosh, I can't stop seeing him in my head. So you got to give me a second.
No.
I can think of other people's lyrics.
No, that's not what it is.
Nas.
Nah, you don't know.
No, I know.
No, because
you can't tell me that.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, owe me back like you owe your tax. How about that? He said it. Uchi Wally. What else you want to hear?
Wow, yo, oh my goodness, yo, and here I am thinking I should not have done the show tonight, man. Like,
Nas said. That's what Nas said.
I'll say this. Like, look, I get why everybody thinks Lil Wayne is lyrical. I do get it. I honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I do get it. But nah, he just not it. He's not lyrical. He's not like he's not up to par. He can't hang with
you.
No, it's not to me. Put him up against Andre.
Okay.
Put him up against Andre 3000.
All right.
That nigga getting smoked.
It depends on the content.
Mako, be quiet for a bit if I mute you, please. God damn it, because you keep talking. You want him to feel Lil Wayne because you love him. You like gremlins. You like gremlin looking niggas. That's what it is. Because Lil Wayne was a fucking gremlin looking nigga who like nigga's not lyrical.
What you sipping on, Ken?
He's breathing. You were frozen this whole time trying to diss me. See, I'm right. Even the internet agrees.
I think so. I have nothing against Lil Wayne.
It sounds like you do.
I know it does. Because the reason why it sounds like it does because I keep having this conversation. I can't give Lil Wayne his greatness about how great he actually was in the game because people keep wanting to compare him to Nas. or compare him to people who does. People want to say like he's lyrically great in a game when he's lyrically not great. Is he lyrically?
To you?
No. If listen to the nigga, if you listen to him, the thing is, I will tell people all the time. Honestly, Lil Wayne has one of the best deliveries I've ever heard in my life. His delivery is uncanny. It's sick. He is a great when it comes to his delivery. And yes, he is a great when it comes to like an artist in a game. I can never take that from him because that if I did that, I'll be hating. But to say he's one of the greatest lyricists of all times, I just can't.
Okay, no one said he was one of the greatest lyricists, but we're saying that his penmanship is good. Like he's a good lyricist. You're arguing that he's not a lyricist.
He's not a lyricist at all. Like that's what he's
right. That's the argument. That's what you're arguing. Because Fitz never said he's the best. I never said he was the best. We're just saying that he's good with words, and you're like, really? Yeah, he's not a lyricist. We're like,
I bought Carter 3. It was cool. Is that Southern drawl like that makes delivery hot? Like the thing is like. People listen to Go DJ and think that Lil Wayne was.
That's my DJ.
So was let me ask you this question: was Go DJ a display of lyricism to you?
No. Huh? What did you say, Fitz?
No. Answer honestly, please. Was Go DJ
no, it was not.
Of lyricism?
Why was that?
Fitz, hold up, because you didn't say what Mako was Go DJ a display of lyricism to you? No. You said that shit. Wow. I'm pretty sure you thought that shit was lyricism.
Hold on. No. I don't think you understand. And that is the issue that certain people have when it comes down to rap, and not differentiating being able to write a hit and being able to just make, like do it for the art and rap. You can make that face all you want to. There's a reason why Cannabis, a lot of people don't know who he is. He can't make a hit. Go DJ was before Wayne.
Honestly, it was because he was. It
was before
a lyrical hit. He had
with what? That remix with R. Kelly?
No, second round knockout was better than anything lyrically Lil Wayne ever done in his fucking life. Understand that.
If you will. Sir, you the only one, you and 3 other people in New York heard second round knockout.
What? Are you serious? Everybody heard that shit around the world.
What? What world are you living in?
Second round knockout was his response to LL Cool J.
LL Cool J, but the world did not hear that.
Whoa, yes they. Okay.
That's because it was playing. What's his name? Funkmaster Flex was dropping
LL
bomb on.
Is way more lyrical than Lil Wayne.
Everybody heard it. Okay, the tri-state area heard it. That's it.
Nah, you wildin'. Gaffits, who may go be an asshole. That's what she specializes.
I'm just letting you know. Like.
I'll just say this. I'm not going to go into detail so we can keep the show rolling so we can stay positive. But he has some pretty dope mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? So his mixtapes, Dot Piff, remember Dot Piff was around for a little while, back about 16 years ago. And he had like 3 Dot Piff joints where he destroyed it. I was lifting weights to doing pull-ups with one arm like, go Wayne. So he had a movement. He had
one arm. You got sure?
Go Wayne.
He said I was doing with one arm.
I don't know how you want me to
Mojo just said right there, like
how you want me to answer that,
point blank, period, yo. Can't dispute that. He is not a lyricist, but he is definitely a hit maker, hands down. I agree with that.
But that is my listen.
It's not your point. That is not your point.
Her opinion.
No,
right?
But your point is
what?
Go ahead.
What is my point? Go ahead.
Go ahead. Your point is saying that he's a lyricist, but that's your point. Go ahead.
To me. But when you, and what I said was, and I'm going to repeat, what put Wayne to the top was that, whatchamacallit, that song he did with R. Kelly, right? And he said, "Taste so sweet, for one lick." That's the thing. Go DJ came out before
Go DJ
that.
was,
so he was
Go
still
DJ
up in
was.
It was before that. I'm telling you.
Like 4 years before that.
Yeah, so it's no, but it's okay. Either way, it's still okay for someone to work on their craft.
Oh yes.
So he was,
right.
bling bling and all of that stuff. He was working on himself.
Wobbly. That is his listen. Let's stop this shit. Listen, let me tell you something, Mako. Like, listen, for years, for decades, when he dropped the Carter 1, Carter 2, everybody was saying he is lyrically better than Nas. That's what everybody who was a Lil Wayne fan was saying.
I wasn't saying it.
We gotta stop this shit because Lil Wayne.
It's your opinion, but if he is to them, right? If he is to them, that's your opinion.
What I'm saying is, I was in a barbershop about a month ago, and we were talking about lyrically great artists. Lil Wayne is not lyrically better than Ludacris, and that's not a knock. He's not lyrically better than T.I. We'll take it to the South. But if we take it to the North, that nigga is not in the top 28. Because you're going to have to go through Raekwon. You got to go through Ghostface. You got to go through Method Man. You got to go through Redman. You got to go through all these motherfuckers.
Talking about Wu-Tang?
No. You got to go through motherfuckers who's lyrically great in the game. And I'm not saying that Lil Wayne cannot spit because he can. But I'm saying as a lyricist, chill. You gotta chill with this shit because Big Pun smokes that nigga. If we ain't even gonna go to Big Pun, I'll take it. Like I said, I'm gonna take it back to Cannabis, who everybody just wants to forget about.
And listen, really though said, it's generational, bro. All the Cool G Rap fans probably think he's better than Nas.
No, but Cool G Rap can still hold his own against Nas. Not saying he's better than Nas. Cool G Rap admits that he's not better than Nas. But Nas will put Nas put Cool G Rap as one of his favorites. But no, lyrically, he's not better than Nas. Nas is your top one when it comes to lyrical.
To you.
Okay.
To you.
Your top 1 or 2 when it comes to lyrical. Like, he's in the
to you. Some people would not put him in their top 5.
Ooh,
my friend. A lot of people. No, but hold on.
Tell me
when it comes down to.
Tell me these people. What do you call them right on the live, please?
I've heard people. I'm not going to tell you the name off the top of the. But I've heard people have these discussions. Name your top 5 rappers.
Say Scarface in their top 5.
Yes, they'll say Scarface. Hold on.
Tell them get the fuck out of my face with that.
They'll throw in Jadakiss, right?
No,
some don't even put Biggie or
Biggie's top 5 lyricists.
Hey, my friend. Hey.
No, don't be joking. My lady Charlie will come from down south and get you talking about Scarface on our bars. You know,
Biggie.
No one said that. Scarface is not a lyricist. He's not a lyricist.
Hey, I don't listen to Scarface, but I've heard from 1,000 people say he is a great lyricist.
Scarface is a great storyteller. Great storyteller.
So is Biggie.
Yes, he is. But Scarface is not a lyricist by far. Scarface cannot compete.
I can't argue with that.
Scarface cannot compete with the top 15 lyricists that you could talk about. He can't compete with it. However, Scarface is one of the greatest. He's one of the greatest artists of all time. So there's levels to this shit. So people want to put people in like people say that okay.
Yes, because people have different opinions.
No, but the thing is, like when you have they do. But when you're talking about categories, you got to realize like If you saying Scarface,
we got to realize that we should agree with you.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying categories though. What I'm saying is you got to realize what the categories is. And
You got to coordinate.
Scarface is the lyricist. Just it's not working. Cause you can't give me one lyric. Like you can't give me like you can't give me bars that Scarface spit as a lyricist. That's gonna be better than something that Ghostface said or something that Redman said. Something that we gotta stop this shit. Yes, they are greats. They are ghosts from our time, our era. But we can't force this shit, man. We can't keep doing this.
Okay. Since we're on the topic of rap, right? I used to.
You broke
back
up.
in the day. I don't watch any. No, you broke up. You better get your life together.
You said.
I'm sorry. I used to listen to. I used to watch a lot of battle rap back in the day, right? And they did the best battle rappers of all time. Number one is Loaded Lux. I'm telling you, he's number one on the list.
No, I have no argument with that. I have no argument with that.
What's his spit one of his tracks?
No. This is battle rap.
Scarface is not a fucking lyricist, really. Like, come on now, stop it. You are better lyrically than Scarface is. Stop it.
So hold on.
You know, but black people in Maryland love Scarface, and you live in Maryland, nigga. So you can't come outside. They don't jump you. They don't jump you in front of your house talking about Scarface. You better stop it.
Listen, see, this is the problem I have with people. Y'all are lacking content. I never once said Scarface wasn't the truth. I never once said that he wasn't the fucking man. Like, I love Scarface. I just said that Scarface. I said he's a GOAT to me. He is a GOAT. He is one of the greatest ever to me, right? But he is not but he is not when it comes to lyricists, being a lyricist, he is not in the top 10. He ain't even in the top fucking 15 when it comes to lyricists. We got it. No. It's a difference. Scarface is not a lyricist, and that's what you got to understand. He never predicated his style of being a lyricist, and he will tell you that. So when people want to put him there, it's out of respect for him.
Which they do. No. Out of respect for him. Okay, so I was saying, number one.
Please,
wait.
No, my bad. Not you, Mako. Somebody on here, please tell me a great lyric. One of his bars that Scarface has that is a top bar. Please tell me.
My mind is playing tricks on me. That's all I know.
Somebody please tell me, because you will not be able to do it. I promise you can't do it. I promise you. Because he don't have lyrics. He's not a lyricist. Scarface is not a fucking lyricist. Tell me a lyric from Scarface. Somebody please do it. I'm waiting.
In the meantime,
I will stay in this live for until Wednesday next week to hear a fucking lyric from Scarface.
I won't be here because I got to work.
I do know that when it comes to his penmanship, it is top notch. I do know that.
Okay. Can I finish, sir?
Yeah, you can. My bad. And yes, Moko, I'm
not talking about.
Yes, man. Mojo, I'm not. However, when it comes to lyricists, I'm not that. But I will tell you that I do know what lyricism is above with Scarface, and he's not that. But go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, Mako.
So Loaded Lux, right? People are saying it's Loaded Lux. But once again, if people cannot understand you, they're not really going to listen or, like, agree.
I get it.
Because the man says a lot.
He does.
For me,
he's a lyricist.
Some say disagree, right? He is a lyricist. Mm-hmm. A lot of these battle rappers are lyricists, though. But for me, Murder Mook is the GOAT. All right? I think he was like 2, but to me, he's number 1 because I do understand what he's saying. Even if it goes over my head, they do that thing where they break it down. And I'm like, what you meant. And Lux, he doesn't have that same effect.
Well, the thing is, Mako, you're comparing, well, Mako.
But it's words.
No, I get what you're doing, what you're saying. However, you can't take a battle rapper in the same realm as an actual.
No. I'm giving you an example as to why people have differences of opinion.
No.
And I'm using battle rap as an example.
No, I get it. However, because if you wanted to compare them, like Lux, when it comes to lyricism, like he is the epitome of lyricism when it comes to battle rap. And that's why people say they don't understand what he's saying, because they don't want to take the time to think what he's saying. And that's the reason why like people have a problem with like a Nas when he drops a lot of songs. It's like, oh, I just want to dance. I just want to do this. Da, da, da. Yeah, really though. I do know the song High Power. You talking about one song when it comes to Scarface, it is lyricism. I'm not saying that Scarface can't be lyrical. I'm not saying Lil Wayne can't be lyrical. Like, y'all gotta understand what I'm telling you here.
You're saying they're not lyricists. We understand. But what you're not understanding is we have our own opinions too.
No, I'm not saying don't have your own opinion. When I'm saying when you
compare, you're saying agree with you.
I didn't say that. What I'm saying when it comes to talking about lyric, if I said like, yo, who's the best storytellers in the rap game?
Oh, ever of all time or like right now?
All time.
I'm sorry, my favorite is Biggie.
I'm not gonna deny it. I can't say Biggie's not one of
them.
That
is he is my favorite. Even though I wasn't around in the 80s as far as to listen to music, but I like what's his name?
Really though, like,
Slick Rick.
Really though, hold on. So really though,
Slick Rick was also a very good storyteller.
Lyricism. You still ain't tell me a line yet. Tell me a line.
He wants you to write a line, my friend.
I want you to tell me a line that's gonna be like, yo, that's gonna lyrically blow my fucking mind. But the thing is, like, or even just like Scarface is a spitter. He's a story. Scarface is a storyteller's top 5, right? Just like Biggie is a storyteller's top 5, but to me,
don't say it.
Slick Rick is number 1.
Yeah, Slick Rick. It's I can't argue with that.
So like what I'm saying is,
Nas is too. Nas is a good storyteller.
Yeah, but he hasn't done it as much.
But the few that he did, he has done a really good. Because actually,
it's not as much.
It's not as much, if you will. But
Tupac is too, but he hasn't done it as much. Tupac is a great story.
Yeah,
he hasn't done it as much.
Remix is a great story. That's my favorite Nas song of all time. Remix. I think that is an amazing.
You mean Rewind?
I said Rewind. Remix. Rewind. Yeah. That's an amazing story.
That might be the best story I heard all time because the way it was spit. However, do I put him as the greatest all time? No. Because of the fact that
Biggie's my favorite.
I can't deny that because Biggie's to me is one of the greatest all time when it comes to storytelling. Scarface one of the greatest all time when it comes to storytelling. Like, I mean, I don't even put Nas in my top 5 all time, and Nas is my favorite artist all time. Nas, Pac, DMX.
We can tell.
No. My top 5 got 6, but it's not just Nas. Like, what I'm saying is like Nas, Pac, DMX, Raekwon. I mean,
the City Girls.
Rakim.
Yeah, they're number 6.
Huh?
The City Girls are number 6.
It's like, yo, everyone's top 5 would be different. Yes. The thing is that, like, look, like when it comes to Lil Wayne, like I said, I think he has I think Lil Wayne has probably the greatest delivery I've ever heard in my life. Honestly, I think he has the great. No,
to each his own. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Lil Wayne has the greatest delivery I've ever heard in my life. This coming from me as I used to rap, and I know the difficulty in the pause, no Diddy, the tongue play, in the spittery that comes along with how he did shit.
Pause on tongue.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a body part. Oh my gosh.
Give it up, and also Eminem. And it's not simple. It's not simple to do the shit that they do. So like
they make it simple.
Huh? Go ahead.
So they make it look simple.
And that's the thing. They make it look simple. So like I will never sit here like, no matter if I'm a fan of an artist or not, I cannot deny somebody their greatness. And I never will. So I have no room for hate.
It's not hate. This is all opinion. We understand that. It's just that
people call it hate.
Oh no, I don't.
However, what I'm
you
saying
can't
is,
like everything.
Yeah. But what I'm saying that Scarface is not in the. When I'm saying Scarface is not a lyricist, the simple fact of the matter is he wasn't. Could he spit lyrics? Yes, he can. But was he a lyricist? No, he wasn't. That just wasn't his style. And that's what I'm saying. It wasn't his forte. Like, listen to the song with him and Tupac. I mean, like, Tupac got off on that shit, and Scarface was spitting lyrically on that shit. It just wasn't up to the par of what Tupac was spitting. Listen to the shit he spit with Nas. It just wasn't up. It clearly wasn't up to par. Like, that shit was a different realm, if you wanted to call that lyrics. Scarface didn't take the lyrical route because he knew lyrically he couldn't compete with Nas. So Scarface took the storytelling route because he knew that was his field, and he knew that he not being fucked with when it comes to that. But Nas said, yo, circumstances like a first strike, a lawsuit was swinging my arms, thugging and drilling and rushing. Oh shit, this little nigga thugging. So like, Scarface couldn't compete with that.
What does that mean? You can hold your head all you want to.
No,
everybody does not understand these things. If you are getting on the track,
listen.
It's for a certain crowd. I have respect for my baby daddy.
That's why.
All right.
Said, like, circumstances are like my first fight. I lost to it, swinging my arms, thugging, adrenaline rushing. Circumstances are like my first fight. I lost with swinging my arms, bugging, adrenaline rushing. Oh shit, this little nigga thugging. I was 13. Like, that's a different level of lyricism.
Okay.
That Scarface couldn't fuck with.
All right.
Different level of lyricism. You could clearly understand what that shit means. He painted the picture while spitting the lyrics, and he also spit it simply for you. He didn't even make that shit difficult for you to understand.
Okay.
Circumstances are like my first fight. I lost to it, swinging my arms, bugging.
So Nas can't fight.
Adrenaline rushing. Oh shit, this little nigga thugging. Meaning he went out there just going for his. Like, he was swinging. He was going for his.
That's fine. That is fine. That's fine. Right? Mojo said very much biased. So
it's not
Cameron. I know he's like a lyricist to you, right?
Cameron is a better lyricist, way better lyricist than Scarface. But I'm saying, is Cameron a better artist than Scarface? I'm not saying that. In my opinion, he might be, but he may not be. To others. Now, Cameron, I love his interviews back in the day because I always found him funny. And he said one time that he's a major Nas fan. Yeah.
And he admitted to, because he said it was a woman who made him realize that, and he had to change how he made music. Because he said he wanted to rap like Nas. So he was, I don't know, he was with some chick. He was playing Nas's music, and the lady was like, listen, I can't listen to this all the time.
Yes. That's
like,
true.
I understand, you got to think, it makes, he's like, but like, ain't nobody trying to think, like, if we're going long distance driving, you got to switch it up. That's what I'm saying. Everybody.
Baker, that's my point. You're saying exactly what I just said. You said exactly what I said. It's because some people just say, like, yo, I don't want to think right now. Or I want to party right now. So they'll put on Jay-Z. Or I'll put on Biggie. I'll put on this. I get it. That's not saying that Nas isn't better lyrically than them. That's saying that Biggie is a way better like hit like banger maker when it comes to songs than Nas. And so is Jay-Z. They're gonna make a way better banger. Nas don't make bangers. He didn't make bangers like that. Biggie invented the fucking club banger.
Okay. Why did Nas not make the bangers like that? Because he can't, or what?
No, because Nas didn't choose to. But at the same time, Biggie.
That's what I'm saying.
But Biggie invented the club banger. Like, when I say the, oh shit,